Daniel, how did you get involved with P.O.D?
John Rubley from Atlantic Records contacted me. He had seen my work in LA, and I think what he saw was the emotion and the grittiness in my work was somehow gonna merge well with the emotion, power, and feeling that P.O.D was creating. So I flew out to LA, hooked up with the guys, and really felt really at home. Actually felt like I was with family, so it was a really good situation.
How did the band decide what image to use for the cover of their album?
Sonny had this image of a winged figure that his mother owned, and it had a lot of meaning to him because it reminded him of his mother. So he sent it to me. I checked it out. I came up with the drawing based on that image. What's interesting about the butterfly is throughout history it's had quite a few meanings. It's represented the resurrection, and it's also represents the rebirth. So it's kind of cool that they went with the butterfly, and it just has a bunch of meanings, and I really like the idea of it meaning a rebirth.
You've been drawing symbols for each of the band members. How did that evolve?
They asked me if I would be interested in creating a symbol for each band member, and I really felt really comfortable with that because um, symbols play a really big role in my artwork. I would create, some ideas and dig deep, and they would go and dig deep in themselves, and until finally we ended up with symbols that they really felt a deep connection to.
Tell me about the cards that you how do they fit into the picture?
They symbolize love, faith, and death. The idea that I got for them was to create these cards that look like they've been around for hundreds of years. So when I sat down to create them, I put tea stains and weather them, just distress them, and just to create a real old, ancient kind of aesthetic. So when people open the CD and they get that card, it's like they're getting something from the past. For some reason, that's kind of the trip that I'm on with my art. I have this connection to the past, and I feel that everything that I do artistically, I try to really capture the spirit and the mysticism of the past. So it's a deep connection with me. One thing that I'm really trying to do for P.O.D is to create something that 10, 20 years from now they're going to be happy with. So I want to try to create something classic that's going to withstand the test of time. P.O.D's music has so much depth and power and struggle and life in it, and those are the kind of things that I always look for in my artwork. So I think it was a really great connection that we're working together, because it seems like we're seeking the same thing. The guys wanted something beautiful for the cover, so I used my wife Paula as a model.